What does it mean to chase the American dream in a world stacked against you? Sean Baker's Oscar-winning masterpiece Anora flips this question on its head. Through the eyes of Annie, a stripper turned accidental bride, we see ambition, love, and survival collide in a whirlwind of heartbreak and resilience. But is this really a Cinderella story? Or is it something far more subversive? Let's break it down. At its core, Anora is about the pursuit of American dream. Amy isn't ashamed of her work as a stripper. She's pragmatic, driven by desire to escape her modest existence. But when she marries Vanya, a spoiled son of Russian oligarch, her dream quickly turns into a nightmare. Baker's genius lies in showing us how systemic barriers, classism, patriarchy, and cultural prejudice turn Amy's ambition into an uphill battle. The relationship between Annie and Vanya is as intoxicating as it's transactional. Their whirlwind romance begins with lavish gifts and declaration of love, but unravels under the weight of exploitation. When Vanya abandons Annie during a violent confrontation with his family's henchmen, it becomes clear this wasn't love. It was convenience. Baker masterfully blurs the line between affection and self-interest, forcing us to question whether Annie was ever more than a pawn in Vanya's rebellion against his family. Class is a silent antagonist in Anora. The Zakharovs' wealth gives them control over every aspect of Annie's life, from forcing an annulment to sending her back to Vegas with only $10,000. Yet Annie's defiance in the face of their power makes her a compelling underdog. This dynamic highlights how privilege shapes relationships, turning love into another tool for domination. Sean Baker has always been a champion for marginalized voices, and Anora is no exception. By humanizing Amy as more than just a sex worker, as someone with dreams, flaws, and resilience, the film dismantles harmful stereotypes. Mikey Madison's Oscar-winning performance captures both Annie's fiery strength and quiet vulnerability, making her one of cinema's most complex portrayals of sex workers. Annie's journey is also a critique of patriarchy. From her job as a stripper to her dealings with Vanya's controlling family, she navigates systems designed to silence women like her. Yet her refusal to back down, whether demanding compensation or standing up to henchmen, makes her an emblem of defiance in a patriarchal world.
Felt like the truest collaboration, and he just has such a specific vision and also a very singular sense of humor, which I feel like I share, or like I laugh at the things that he laughs at.
Who's that fucking little girl? She beat you both up? She's not fighting like one.
It was definitely the most fun experience I've ever had. He's just very committed to exploring these kind of very gray characters.
Sean Baker has carved out a niche for himself as an indie author who champions untold stories. With Anora, he transitions from indie darling to mainstream success while staying true to his roots. Authentic locations, raw performances, and stories about marginalized communities. It's no wonder this film swept 5 Oscars.
Hey! Hey! What the fuck are you doing to my brat?
Anora balances screwball comedy with gut-wrenching drama, a hallmark of Baker's storytelling. Moments like Igor fumbling during the home invasion provide comic relief while deepening our connection to these flawed characters.
So we're all here tonight and watching this broadcast because we love movies. Where did we fall in love with the movies? At the movie theater. Watching a film in the theater with an audience is an experience. We can laugh together, cry together, scream and fright together, perhaps sit in devastated silence together. And in a time in which the world can feel very divided.
Anora's Oscar triumph is a victory for independent cinema, Produced on a modest budget of $6 million, it outshone big budget contenders like Wicked. Baker's rallying cry for preserving traditional cinema going experiences resonates deeply in an age dominated by streaming platforms. Annie, played brilliantly by Mikey Madison, isn't your typical heroine. She's flawed, impulsive, and unapologetically human. But that's what makes her story so compelling. Her resilience in the face of betrayal and loss cements her as one of modern cinema's most memorable anti-heroines. Anora may start as a Cinderella story, but it quickly subverts every trope we expect. Instead of being saved by Prince Charming, Annie saves herself, walking away from wealth and privilege to reclaim her independence. So, what does Anora ultimately teach us? That chasing dreams often means confronting harsh realities, but also that resilience can lead to unexpected strength. Is this Sean Baker's best work yet, or is it merely a stepping stone for what's to come? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And thank you so much for watching.